Welcome to my head again, dear viewer. This is Tech Made Simple, and I'm probably the worst tech reviewer on YouTube. But I got my hands on the AK 4000. Let's see how good it is.
Yeah, I know I did Gimbal was murdered and ruining us. This killer. This killer. It's definitely better than the fuel crate. This killer. Kill ruining us.
Wow, here it is. Before I get into the gimbal, I want to just show you this box. It's made of styrofoam, so it's light and easy. What I like about it is it feels like you're carrying a gun, a weapon, which is sick. With it, you get the extension pole, and you get, usually there's more stuff in here, but I've used it, so they're not in here. And you get this mount where you can mount monitors and stuff. But enough with that, let's get into the actual review of the gimbal. So remember to balance the gimbal correctly. Links down below to great balancing videos, how you balance it. When it's correctly balanced, you should be able to tilt the camera in any direction with it not moving. You see? Alright. I'm sorry, but you get the idea. This is pretty much as near perfect as you can get when it comes to balancing. Whoops. Alright, never mind. Anyhow, do not forget to balance the gimbal in the, what's it called, the horizontal vertical location, like this. Because if you want to do the infinite roll, you're gonna have to balance it this way so the motor have the energy to turn. And as you can see, I've balanced it perfectly in order to get the vertical roll perfect. The good thing and the bad things are as following. When you turn it upside down, sometimes these small things like the screws here, they're not tight, they're like a little bit jiggy, you know, so that'll make a sound which I don't like. And then you got the ports here. So I recently saw, like yesterday, that there's like a headphone jack in the back of the gimbal, you see right there, and I'm not sure what it does really, but I got it plugged in right now. I'm still learning every day. Super innovative part about this gimbal is the little display you see here. You're able to do tons from it, and especially when you're in a run and gun environment, you can do a lot of stuff. You got the magic knob on the side, which you can choose basically what you want to use it for. You can have follow focus, you can have zoom, you can have all these different things, which is awesome. I've not tried the follow focus nor the zoom, but for movements I tend to use it occasionally. The only thing to keep in mind is when doing the infinite roll, you'll have to kind of angle the camera straight forward by yourself, which can be quite challenging in order for it not to get the like minimal kind of distortion movement. So I would have liked to see a dedicated infinite roll setting, but I'm actually satisfied with what I got for the money, most definitely. So it can carry up to 4 kilos, and yeah, I mean, if you want to use a red on it, you can do that. The other thing is, when you do the infinite roll, you gotta make sure to like pull it aside, and it moves faster if you use the magic knob. Here you can see what I mean by the little movement to the side here. I can't seem to get rid of it. Now the display we got on this bad boy can do a couple different things. You can control the ISO and the exposure, which is awesome. I mean, if you're in a run and gun environment, perfect. If you swipe again, you can control the white balance. You know, time is money, and with this you're gonna save time. For some reason I can't change the menu to English, but if you want to know what you can change, you can check the link down below with pictures, or just learn Mandarin or Chinese or whatever language it's in. Since I'm fluent, I'll know that this top right one, you can choose between modes of action, smooth, or regular. like movement of the gimbal. And then you have the regular display where you can see Wi-Fi, you can see Bluetooth, and with this control the camera. You can also change the function of the knob between the different movements and axes, which is pretty sweet, and it feels so real when you turn it with the resistance. You have the little joystick where you can turn and twist, as well as the reset button at the back, or hold and lock button, which comes in handy. You saw? If I double tap it, it will reset, which is sweet and very handy actually. I tend to use it a lot. To make things even more efficient, you can press the magic knob in order to change modes, because Feiyu-Tech, they're simply geniuses, which is awesome. So that's another cool feature that you might not know, which can be good to know about. Since it's a touch display, we do have a touch display lock button, which will disable the touch display, which can be good in various occasions, as you can see. So that's a huge thumbs up. Now the app, it's super easy to connect, like seriously. I just need to make sure Bluetooth is on and go into the app, click the gimbal, and voila. Wait, why isn't it working? What? Oh, maybe I didn't. Oh, Bluetooth wasn't on. Alright, let me try again. Second time is a charm. No. Alright, let me just shut it off and turn it back on again. There we go. Alright, so now I open up the app. Easy. Click connect on the right type of gimbal, AK4000, and I'm simply connected. And now you see it works. This is usually the way it works first time, but now I've been disconnecting and connecting a lot of times, so there's a few cool features in here. You can actually change the speed of the movement when turning the axes, which is very handy. When you do the infinite roll, you're gonna want to turn the top one slider up and save it. The first thing you want to do when you buy any Feiyu-Tech products is update the products. You see, I got an update here and I recently updated. I can't seem to get the time-lapse mode function working, because every time I press it, it will just stand there and load like this, which is very frustrating. So please Feiyu-Tech, fix this. Build quality is superb. I mean, it feels solid, feels nice, sweet aluminium, kind of like that old matte black and the iPhone kind of thing. Now, is this worth the money? Well, to be honest with you, it's a bit hard because I've never tested the Ronin S, so I can't vouch for that. However, I've seen videos of the Zhiyun crane, and I definitely think this is better than that. And especially like with the display that you get down there is so cool. The things I feel I'm missing is a special mode for the infinity roll. I feel that it would be nice to have the menu in English. The interface on the app could definitely be improved a whole lot. I mean, right now it's kind of laggy and it doesn't work like it should, because I know there's some other gimbals with great interface out there. The positives, I do think it's great that it has removable batteries, which means you can have a bunch of charged batteries with you, so you'll never run out of that. This display is incredibly cool. 12 hours on the battery is good. It's nothing like I've ever seen before. It's fast, it's smooth, and it does the work. It does the job, and it carries up to 4 kilos for 600 bucks. I mean, honestly, I think it's worth it as a whole. But I mean, that's just me, and I got it free from Feiyu-Tech because this is a sponsored video, #sponsored. However, it's time for me to show you how it looks in action. So I'm gonna show you some footage that I shot the other day, which turned out to be sweetie pretty. Judge for yourself.